You know, you scroll online and it feels like there's always another big celebrity transformation headline,
Oh,
right?
totally. Endless before and afters.
Exactly. And they can be kind of dizzying, often just about quick fixes. But today we're doing a different kind of deep dive.
Yeah, something deeper.
We're moving past the superficial, really focusing on sustainable wellness, building strength from the inside out.
That's right. And our focus for this deep dive is Hassie Harrison, the really talented actress many of you will know as Laramie from Yellowstone.
Ah, yes.
And her journey, it's not about some quick fix. It's actually genuinely inspiring because of its, consistency and how holistic it feels.
And your mission as you listen in is to pull out those practical, actionable insights from Hassie's way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
We want to understand her whole view of health, so maybe you can apply some of it to your own life. Moving beyond just looks to like a deeper sense of well-being.
And to really get into it, we've looked at a whole range of sources. Her interviews, what she shares on social media, fan observations are interesting too, and even those before and after press photos.
Right.
It gives us a pretty comprehensive picture, actually, of how she's sort of cultivated this change.
Okay, so let's get into it. What really makes Hassie's journey different from that endless scroll we mentioned?
Well, first off, it's definitely not that typical, drastic weight loss story or some fad diet.
Right, we see so many of those.
Exactly. What's compelling here is how it seems to have evolved kind of naturally. It feels like proof of a lifestyle built on, consistently healthy habits throughout her career.
And there was a shift, wasn't there, linked to her roles?
Yeah, that's fascinating. As her roles got bigger, especially with Yellowstone, her focus really seemed to shift. It wasn't just about appearance anymore. She started prioritizing things like strength, energy, endurance, things she actually needed for the job.
So less about fitting into a dress, more about being, well, capable.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
And what does that mean for you listening? Well, this consistent, sort of purpose-driven approach, it makes her transformation feel really powerful and, maybe more importantly, sustainable. It definitely sets her apart from those, quick fix stories. Shows the payoff of playing the long game, maybe.
Absolutely. And you can definitely see the results. When you look at the observable changes, there's a clear evolution.
Like what specifically?
Her physique got noticeably leaner, more sculpted. You see reduced body fat, more visible muscle tone.
Okay.
And even facially, observers note a sharper jawline, more defined cheekbones, a tighter waist, stronger arms too.
Wow. But it's not just the physical stuff, is it? Sources talk about more than just muscle tone.
No, exactly. They mention this overall appearance of like glowing skin, more energy, which, you have to imagine feeds into confidence.
Oh, for sure. A skyrocketing confidence, as some put it. Yeah. And her current body type, it's often described as that classic hourglass shape.
Yeah.
Slim waist, balanced shoulders, and hips. It's this mix of feminine curves and athletic discipline.
And stats, roughly.
She's about 5'6", 167 centimeters. Estimated measurements, and these are always estimates, are around 34-inch bust, 25 waist, 36 hips. It reflects that kind of balanced, strong shape.
Okay, but the question always comes up with these things.
Yeah.
Any surgery,
Yeah.
any shortcuts.
Right. Well, based on everything we looked at, there's zero confirmed evidence Hassie went under the knife for any of this. And experts who've kind of weighed in suggest her changes look totally consistent with natural weight loss and, putting in the work with fitness.
Okay, good to clarify. So let's dig into the fuel behind this, her nutrition. What's the approach there?
It seems pretty clear her core philosophy is all about clean, balanced, and high-protein eating.
Clean eating, meaning
Focusing on natural, whole foods, really making an effort to limit processed ingredients. It actually lines up with what a lot of other health-conscious stars do, like prioritizing plant-rich meals.
exactly. Plant-rich meals combined with lean meats, healthy fats. It's about fueling the body effectively, right? For performance, sustained energy, not just how it looks.
So what kind of things would she likely be eating, like day-to-day staples?
Well, think pretty straightforward, but effective stuff. Grilled chicken or salmon, lots of steamed vegetables,
Okay.
avocados and nuts for those healthy fats, protein sources like Greek yogurt, eggs, and fresh fruits, especially berries, seem to be a favorite. Lots of antioxidants there.
And hydration, I hear that's a big one for her.
Oh yeah, huge emphasis on hydration, often overlooked, right?
Definitely.
We're talking simple stuff, but effective. Cucumber water, lemon-infused water. She's even hinted at enjoying things like just plain lemon water, maybe apple cider vinegar with honey sometimes.
Ah, the ACV trend?
Yeah, or cucumber and mint water, green tea, matcha. Now, the term detox gets thrown around.
Right, it could be a bit iffy.
It can, but the idea here seems less about some magic cleanse and more about, providing beneficial compounds like the acetic acid in apple cider vinegar might gently help digestion. Green tea has antioxidants for metabolic support. It's about supporting the body's natural processes.
Assisting the body, not forcing it. Makes sense.
Exactly.
Could you give us like a snapshot, a possible day of eating inspired by her lifestyle?
Sure. Based on the sources, a sample day might look something like this. Maybe 7:00 a.m., warm lemon water, then maybe 10 minutes of yoga just to get moving.
Nice start.
Then 8:00 a.m., protein breakfast, scrambled eggs, spinach, avocado. Lunch around 12 p.m. could be grilled salmon with quinoa and broccoli.
Good combo.
Afternoon snack, maybe 3:00 p.m.,
Yeah.
apple slices with almond butter. Dinner, say 6:30 p.m., maybe roasted chicken with zucchini noodles.
Noodles. Okay.
And then winding down perhaps 9:00 p.m., just a calming chamomile tea. No food after that.
Interesting pattern. What stands out there?
Well, definitely that tendency to skip heavy carbs late at night and the focus on lean protein and hydration pretty much all day long.
Right. That consistency seems key, especially with a demanding schedule. But, that kind of focused plan must be challenging for regular folks to stick to, right?
That's a great point. I mean, the blueprint's there, but the real challenge for a lot of us is the discipline. Meal prepping consistently, avoiding convenience food when you're tired or busy.
Totally.
Hassie's lifestyle probably allows for more structure. For listeners, it might be more about integrating the principles, Focus on protein and veg at dinner. Maybe don't stress the exact timings if life gets crazy. It's about progress, not perfection.
Progress, not perfection. I like that. Okay, so that leads us nicely into the fitness side and the demands of her roles, especially Yellowstone.
Yes. Laramie. That character was actually a pretty significant catalyst, it seems.
How so?
Well, the role itself just required her to be physically fit. Think about it. Horseback riding, potential stunt work, all that rugged outdoor filming.
Yeah, you can't fake that.
Exactly. So this wasn't just vanity training. She was genuinely training for the role.
Which must have had other benefits, too.
Oh, absolutely. This commitment to fitness reportedly really enhanced her ability to be more physically agile, more confident in her character's physicality, especially for some of those more intense scenes.
Right. A real example of wellness-serving performance.
Perfectly put.
So how does she maintain it day to day? What are the methods?
It seems to be a mix. Regular strength training is definitely in there. She embraces yoga and Pilates too for flexibility and core work. Sticks to her clean eating mostly, but allows for occasional cheat meals, which is important for balance, right?
Yeah, keeps it realistic.
And then the non-negotiables. Hydration, prioritizing sleep. Plus, she seems to love being active outdoors. Hiking, horseback riding.
I think I've seen posts about beach yoga.
Yeah, beach yoga, stand-up paddleboarding, even using resistance bands outdoors. You see that stuff in her summer posts.
Nice.
Keeping it varied. And interestingly, 2023 was often cited as her kind of peak transformation year, which happened to coincide with a really demanding shoot schedule and maybe some new relationship buzz starting.
Ah, interesting timing indeed. Now, beyond the physical stuff, there's this whole philosophy she talks about, right?
Yeah.
Self-love, balance.
Yes, and this is what I think really elevates her whole journey. In interviews, she consistently brings up self-love, balance, body acceptance. She's pretty open about not aiming to be skinny, but strong, and about, loving her body through each phase it's in.
That feels quite radical, actually, in the celebrity world.
It kind of is. Her transparency about mental health, body image, it moves past that myth of the perfect body. It champions wellness over perfection.
Like embracing the journey, not just the endpoint.
Exactly. Cultivating strength, self-acceptance, recognizing that well-being isn't about fitting some impossible ideal, that reframing. It's huge for a lot of people.
So how does that connect to making the transformation, healthy and sustainable?
It's crucial. The medical definition of significant weight loss might be hitting certain numbers, but Hassie's story isn't about that rapid, dramatic drop.
Right.
It's about an intentional, healthy evolution. And her emphasis on self-acceptance, even while her body is changing, that fosters a mindset that can actually last. It avoids that all-or-nothing trap that leads to burnout.
So the mental game is just as important.
Absolutely. Maybe even more so for the long haul.
Okay, so beyond the body transformation, what's she up to now, career-wise?
Well, she's actively working. Film, TV, exploring other projects in film and fashion too. Especially since her Yellowstone character, Laramie, is kind of on a break from the main storyline right now.
Right, and she's done other notable stuff too, hasn't she?
Oh yeah, she's built a really versatile career. Shows like Tacoma FD.
The comedy.
Exactly, shows her comedic timing. Also Heart of Dixie, The Iron Orchard. She's got range.
And her public image, how does she come across?
Very appealing, I think. It's this sort of natural, radiant beauty, often minimal makeup. And she clearly loves that Western style. The boots, the hats, the denim.
She nails that balance, you mentioned it before. Glamour and grit.
Yeah, perfectly. And what adds to that authenticity is her passion for certain causes. She promotes mental health and wellness. She's involved in horse rescue, nature activism. It feels very grounded.
That groundedness seems to extend to her personal life too, particularly the relationship with Ryan Bingham.
It really does seem that way. That real-life romance, which reportedly started while filming Yellowstone, it seems to reflect that shared love for the outdoors, the sort of down-to-earth approach. Fans just love that cowboy-cowgirl story.
And that led to some buzz, didn't it? Wedding rumors.
Oh yeah, social media kind of exploded, particularly in 2024 when they were spotted wearing matching rings at a rodeo in Texas.
The rings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sparked all these rumors of a secret, maybe cowboy-style wedding. Now, neither of them has confirmed or denied anything.
Which fits their style, maybe. Private.
It really does. It fits that authentic, keep-it-to-themselves nature. But their connection makes sense, right? Shared love of outdoors, music, acting. Their whole vibe together reinforces that kind of clean living, grounded image.
And speaking of shared interests, there's an age difference, isn't there?
There is, yeah. Hassie was born in 89, Ryan in 81. So it's about an 8-year difference. Not huge, but noted by fans.
And just to round out that clean living image, any reports of her smoking or anything like that?
Nope. No public photos, no confirmed reports, which again, it just aligns perfectly with her whole wellness-focused approach. It's all very consistent.
Right, a cohesive picture. And just out of curiosity, net worth, any estimates?
Yeah, the estimates as of 2025 usually put her somewhere between, say, $2 to $3 million.
Okay. So bringing this all together, what's the big takeaway for our listener from Hassie Harrison's story?
I think it's just this powerful example of how strength, femininity, and overall wellness can actually beautifully coexist. Her success, on screen and off, it feels like it's powered by a real commitment to well-being, not just chasing fame or looks.
And her approach feels, well, real, relatable, and actually repeatable for you listening right now.
Totally.
Whether your goal is fitness or doing better in your career, or honestly just feeling more confident and energetic day to day, her journey offers a kind of blueprint for sustainable success.
Absolutely. So maybe as you think about Hassie's path, here's something to chew on.
Okay.
How might focusing on the purpose behind your own health journey, like Hassie training for her roles, how might that shift your own discipline, your commitment? Could it change it from feeling like a chore into a really powerful tool for living your absolute best life?